Part 2. You want the apartment to be your rules only? Okay then. So, quick recap. Taylor made herself queen of the apartment because she was the leaseholder, set up her own rules, said we either follow them or leave. We decided to follow them to the letter, and it drove her nuts. But now it was time for the final blow. See, a month before finals, Taylor announced she was applying for a study abroad program in Italy and might sublet her room if the vibes felt right. At that point, she'd been ignoring us for days, slamming her door and muttering about negative energy. We were all ready to move out after the semester anyway, but then Rachel had a brilliant idea. What if we find the perfect subletter for her room? I raised an eyebrow. Wait, can we do that? Turns out yes, because per her own sublet agreement, the one she made us all sign, subletters had the right to recommend future subletters for review, and the leaseholder had to consider reasonable suggestions. So we found David. David was Maya's cousin. A sweet guy, engineering major, lived neat, loved to bake. But he was also an amateur DJ who practiced EDM mixing in his free time, with big, over-the-ear headphones and a very specific sense of interior decor. We gave David the rundown, and he loved the plan. We submitted him as a sublet candidate, legally, per Taylor's own contract. When she met him, she tried to say no, but we showed her the clause, and told her, "You always say it's about following rules, right?" Checkmate. 2 weeks later, Taylor left for Italy, and in came David with a full disco light setup, a wall-length tapestry of a psychedelic mushroom, and a mini fog machine for vibes. He threw a silent disco for us and made fresh lemon bars. It was amazing. Taylor's rules? David followed every single one. He wore slippers. He didn't cook past 9 p.m. He even used her whiteboard to write, "Today's intention, be so loud in silence." We mailed her updates, with pictures. When the lease ended in May, we all moved out peacefully, David included. Taylor came back to an empty apartment, no power, she forgot to switch utilities, and a note that read, "Thanks for the structure, we'll never forget it."